Welcome back, everybody. We're live. Mike Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. Get on the show, and after that, we're going to Mexico with Daniel. Jordan, how are you doing today?
My friend Amanda has a list of autoimmune diseases, and I'd like to see what we can do for her. So I'll give you a list here. So she's got hypothyroidism, fibromyalgia, and she has asthma, scoliosis, degenerative disc disease. She has lung collapsed disc, it bleeds into her spine. Let's see what else she got. She says her gallbladder was removed. It just died, she said, for no reason. Let's see what else is here. She has low blood pressure, and she has IBS, and let's see, Raynaud's disease. I guess that's a adrenal gland issue. And that's pretty much the gist of it right there.
Yeah, I'm just writing down a couple things here that came to mind while you're talking about this. Wow, Amanda's in rough shape.
She has everything except glaucoma.
Well, she can be thankful for that.
So
it's always a silver lining, right? So,
right?
Yeah. How long have you been talking to Amanda about these things?
You know what? I just started a couple of weeks ago because I've been listening to Glidden and Dr. Wallach for like two and a half years, Ben Fuchs, so I know what the gist of all this is. I just wanted to let her know, say, hey, I'll go ahead and call Glidden or one of these guys for you and see what I can do to help you out and get the answer straight from the horse's mouth.
All right. Well, if she's listening or is listening to the rebroadcast, hello, Amanda. There is hope for you totally. Just about all those things that you listed, I've seen people recover from in short order. Now, how much does Amanda weigh?
170.
170. So, Amanda is going to need 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
Okay.
2 healthy brain and heart packs. Now, you need to sit down and explain to Amanda the 10 bad food list. And if you've been listening to Dr. Glidden and Dr. Wallach for 2 years, you're well versed on that and the reasons why. Now, as far as the asthma, the high blood pressure, all those things were in my family and have left since we got on board with the things that Jordan is talking about here. And it's actually really easy. And I just recently had a woman in our group. She had to quit her thyroid medication because it was working too good and she was getting some weird side effects. So she's completely off that now. The other thing with the gallbladder removed, she's going to have to take the ultimate enzymes. Okay, so you're going to have to add that in with that Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And Healthy Brain and Heart Pack is just a Healthy Start Pack. Okay, and that's going to have the calcium for her high blood pressure and her thyroid. And
she has low blood pressure.
What, sorry?
Oh, she has the low blood pressure.
Low blood pressure. You know what? It doesn't matter. Low or high, it doesn't matter. But thanks for correcting me there. It doesn't matter. It'll correct either way. And also, if she could throw into the mix a bottle of plant-derived minerals, that would be great. And it's a cheap way to go. They're only $20. But if I was Amanda, I would be doing a Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and she's going to have to add in the ultimate enzymes because her gallbladder is removed, and she's going to have to do that probably for the rest of her life.
How many enzymes should she take a day, those ultimate enzyme tablets?
I would go 3.
3 a day?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 a day, 2 Healthy Brain and Heart Packs. Does she need would you recommend extra selenium and things like high cholesterol diet, things like that, or Z-Radical?
Well, see, she's going to get 2 bottles of the selenium with those 2 packs because it's included. So she should be good on that. Dr. Glidden was telling people for a long time 1 bottle of selenium per 50 pounds body weight, but he's changed his mind on that and gone to 100 recently. So, she should be fine with those 2 packs. And, if she wants to do, like you mentioned, the Z-Radical, absolutely could not hurt. I mean, the more things you can throw into the mix as far as antioxidants, that's a good thing. Not only that, the fucoidan is just the icing on the cake with the Z-Radical. That the sea vegetable fucoidan is over 1,000 published studies on the effectiveness of fucoid with all kinds of diseases. So, if she really wants to get a handle on this and she's serious and wants to take the time, not only that, but every penny she spends of it can be covered if she gets her health back and shows other people how to get their hands on these products as well. So
that's what I told her. I said, you get on this, you're going to feel a whole lot better. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. But so what happened with you, Jordan?
With me, I just came across longevity a couple years ago from Alex Jones's radio show, and, I never believed the pharmaceutical industry, and I went, oh, okay, that's it. That's what I needed to hear. And I heard Dr. Wallach, and I've just been stuck in it ever since then, and just religiously just studied Dr. Wallach and Glidden and Ben Fuchs and Corey Gold and all that stuff. And I have all the products, a lot of them I buy off and on, and I love them. My mom's on it now, and I'm trying to get all my family members on it. I'm trying to get my dad on it, and, of course, my dad's a little stubborn, so, it's okay, but I'll get him on it.
You heard it on Alex Jones. You know what? That's where I heard about it. You know what? I'm wearing the Come and Take It shirt right now, the old one with the AK-47.
Yeah, I've got a forum on my Facebook I call the Red Pill of Health, and I've got a lot of people on it. I just post about the longevity stuff, and I've got about 45 members or so I try to get people in it.
Yeah, have you heard any previous shows when I was talking about what I did with the meetings?
No.
Okay, well, what I did was I just went to a coffee shop downtown and asked the owner if they were interested in having meetings with an appearance by a naturopath in Chicago on non-drug and surgery health recoveries, and she was all over it. And before we knew it, we were meeting once a week, Thursdays at 7 o'clock. Before I knew it, I had the place packed, and all I did was brought a TV and my laptop, got an insider account, and show a live webinar or an archived one with Dr. Glidden speaking on how to recover from different health issues. Well, before I knew it, that place was packed to the rafters, and we had to find a bigger one. And the business end of longevity for me really took off when I did that. So if you're interested in doing that, that's one way. We've got the DVDs, you've got the insider account, and if you're looking to build a business out of this, that's a really good method that I recommend.
No, I'm with you on longevity now, so.
Yeah,
I signed up with them.
Yep, perfect. Yeah, but you want more people to sign up is my point, right? That's a good way to do it.
Right.
All right, so get back.
About how much ORAC value a day should Amanda consume? Because she's also got some muscle seizures and things like that, and it sounds like she's got a lot of the neurological problems. So I don't know if extra ORAC and then the things like that would help a little more. Extra ORAC's always a good idea. The highest ORAC you're going to get is the triple tree chocolate, and that's around 20,000 ORAC per piece. But ideally, your average person's got to be at 20,000 a day. Okay.
Right? And see, with those two healthy brain and heart packs, she's going to be getting the Cell Shield RTQ.
Okay.
And that's going to be around 10,000 right there, 20,000 that she's going to get out of that. And then the Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 at 4 scoops a day, she's going to be getting roughly 16,000 ORAC. So it'll add up really fast. And then, like you say, if you want to throw in the Z-Radical, there's no established, we don't know what the ORAC value is because nobody's studied it out, but it's fairly high.
Right.
So, yeah, absolutely. If she can boost her ORAC value, not only that, but if there's neurological issues and asthma, extra EFAs might...
Extra EFAs?
Yep.
Okay. About 12 a day instead of just 9?
Yeah, I take about 15 myself because I used to have asthma and allergies. And when I started taking 15 EFAs a day, it absolutely wiped it out.
Okay. All right, well, we'll give that a shot then. I think that pretty much answers everything.
Good.
I'll let her know.
You know what? Go out there and tell the world, Jordan, and I hope you're successful down there in Texas.
Oh, I will be.
All right, that's the attitude.
All right.
Take care, Jordan. We're going to let you go. And we're going to Mexico. Daniel's in Mexico. How you doing, man?
Hi. My name is Daniel. I've been listening to Dr. Peter Glidden for about 2 years now. And the reason I'm calling in is I recently, about 6 days ago, I had arm surgery on my left elbow for something that's kind of uncommon, but it was giving me problems. It's called the snapping tricep syndrome. And I was wondering what I could do to recover, or nutrition-wise, so I can get on a road to recovery a little faster.
Well, most definitely a healthy start pack, and if I could go a little further, it's same as I told Jordan on the last call, healthy brain and heart pack. But the key there is you're going to want the calcium in the OsteoFX. Okay, you want extra calcium. If you got muscle problems and joint problems, that screams to me of a calcium deficiency right there. And you're going to get what you need in the OsteoFX. So if you can even just get, how much do you weigh?
195 pounds.
195. So 2 healthy start packs. Even if you could just start there, that'll go a long way. You've heard us talk about the 10 bad foods if you've been listening to the show for a while. So are you actively taking any products right now?
I was about 2 months ago, and I stopped because I was for no reason. But now I'm trying to get back on it, and my arm's kind of getting swollen. I mean, the doctor says it's normal, but I just want to get quick. I want to feel a little quicker.
Yeah. Well, you can achieve all that. So who told you about the show here, Daniel? Or are you hooked up with some longevity distributors down there?
No, I know about the business, but I heard about the show through Alex Jones as well.
Okay, so if you're going to need a hand getting your hands on these products, I can probably help you out with that. I'll tell you what. Just stay on the line there, Daniel. I'm going to put you on hold, okay? Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. We'll be back with Imogene in New Jersey and Pam in Kentucky after this. Welcome back. We're live. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. And we're going to go over to Imogene in New Jersey. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Imogene, yes.
Imogene, all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. What's on your mind today, Imogene?
Well, I was just wanting to get some directions from the CEO Mega Combo Pack that I got. I want to make sure I'm taking it correctly. I was wondering if you could help me out with that.
Okay, what are you taking?
Okay, I have the CEO Mega Combo Pack. So I have, I lost 5 pounds within the last week just taking it.
Wow, yeah, that's how it happens.
Yes, and it just has the Sweet Ease in it. It doesn't have any other weight loss product.
Okay, so that's the CEO blood sugar pack?
No, it's the actually combo pack. It's a mega combo pack. So I have something from all 4 categories in that.
Oh, wow. So, okay. And how much did you weigh again?
295 now.
295. So everything in there, there's instructions on them, but I'll give you the basic rundown. The Beyond Tangy Tangerine, okay?
Yes.
You're going to take 2 scoops of that per 100 pounds. Okay?
2 scoops. You said again?
2 scoops of Beyond Tangy Tangerine per 100 pounds.
Okay.
Okay? Now, the OsteoFX, you're going to take 1 ounce per 100 pounds. 1 ounce. All right?
I have the powder.
Okay, then, so you're going to do 2 scoops. That works the same as the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Also, you're going to want a Magic Bullet or a blender or something, because that powder is a little bit, it kind of likes to chunk up a bit in your drink, and you want to really mix it up good. Okay? So the EFAs, you're going to want to take, to start with, I'd start at about 9 a day. 2 EFAs 3 times a day. The Sweeties, I would be doing 3 times a day, one at a time. So 3 a day.
But do you take Sweeties before you eat, or
it doesn't. With the Sweeties, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's best if you can absorb stuff on an empty stomach, but yeah, if you it doesn't really matter. If you have a hard time, like say some of the supplements are giving you diarrhea or something like that, then take them with food.
Uh-huh.
What were you going to say?
A little bit.
Okay, yeah, take them when you eat then. Like, mix up your osteo and your Beyond Tangy Tangerine and take your stuff while you eat 3 times a day.
Okay.
And that's the best way to do that.
And I have the selenium, 1 bottle. I think it's 90 in the bottle.
Yeah, so with the selenium, take 3 a day because you want it to last a month. But ideally, you'd probably want at least an extra bottle of that for your next order.
Okay.
So, yeah. Because Dr. Glidden tells people it's 1 bottle per 100 pounds body weight. So ideally, you might want to go at 3, but if money's an issue, just do 2.
Okay, and then I have the glucogel, which is a 240 count, I think.
Yeah, glucogel capsules, you take 1 per 10 pounds body weight. 1 per 10 pounds body weight per day until they're gone. So you were at, what was your weight again?
295. That would be like almost 29 of those,
yep.
Right?
Yeah, it's all based on body weight.
So what happens if you take them all within the first few days? Then you don't need. Then the bottle will be over. I don't need to take any more, or what?
Well, here's the thing: because your weight is what it's at, it might take you a little while to get over some joint pain. So if I was you, for your next order, I would get the liquid glucogel, because I've seen people have really good success with the liquid glucogel. And you take that, it's 1 ounce. See, it's a liquid, right? So it's 1 ounce per 100 pounds body weight, or per 50 actually. So, but Imogene, we're going to come back to you after this break. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. We're going to get to Pam in Kentucky and my buddy Dave in the Thumb after this. Welcome back. We're live. Mike Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden on Fire Your MD Now Radio. The call-in line is 1-844-374-5433. And right now we got Imogene in New Jersey on the line, and she's wondering, how do I take this stuff? She got this CEO Mega Pack, and she's got a whole lot of stuff in front of her. So, I was telling her you take 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine per 100 pounds body weight, 2 scoops of the powdered OsteoFX per 100 pounds body weight. Now, the EFAs, she's going to go with 9 a day. And the last issue that we were speaking on was the glucogel caps. And the glucogel caps are formulated for 1 cap per 10 pounds body weight. Now, Imogene, she's a bit of a heavy girl, and that means she's going to need to take a lot of these things. But if you want to stretch it out a bit, I would suggest cutting back a little bit on that. It's kind of a dicey issue because you want to be able to afford it, but you want the health effects at the same time. And the fastest way you're going to get it is by doing things exactly how Dr. Wallach has formulated it for the body weight. Am I making sense?
Right.
So, and if you want to go another way, you can get the liquid glucogel. It tastes great, and you take 1 ounce per 50 pounds body weight. So you'd be taking about 6 of those a day, close to, and the bottles are 32 ounces. So you're going to have to look at how many of them you're going to need, but it'll be a lot easier than taking that amount of pills because you can just add it in with your Tangy Tangerine and your Osteo. Am I making sense? Right.
Now, when is the best time to take the glucogel and the OsteoFX? What is the best time to take these of the day?
Well, like you said, it was causing you a little bit of diarrhea, so I would do it while you eat. So it's not a good thing to take it at night. I heard Dr. Glidden say that at night is a good time to take the calcium. Yeah, that's a great time. If you're having problems sleeping, absolutely. We tell people to take an ounce of the OsteoFX with some calcified orange juice for the extra acidity. You can do that as well, as long as you're absorbing it. If you're waking up and it's going straight through you, then do it while you eat so that you've got something there to hold it in, okay?
No, it's not going straight through me, but, I noticed I was just getting slightly different pattern and bowel movement, but it is not like it's going through me kind of thing.
Okay, well, you know what? If it's not, and you can absorb it on an empty stomach, just go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. Imogene, thanks for the call. I appreciate you calling in. We're going to let you go because we got other people to get to here and not enough time in the day. Pam in Kentucky, how you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right. What's on your mind, Pam?
I have anxiety attacks and phobias.
Phobias. What are you scared of?
I cannot be a passenger in a vehicle.
Really?
Really?
That is interesting. That's interesting. And you know what? Fears are a weird thing because they don't make a whole lot of sense on its face, but they're very real to the people that harbor them, right?
They are. I have even attempted to, when I had to be a passenger, they were so bad that I reached for the handle. I was ready to jump out.
Yeah, and it's irrational and doesn't make sense, but it's very, very real to you. So here's the deal with panic attacks, phobias, things like that. We attribute that to a blood sugar issue, okay?
Okay.
So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get one healthy blood sugar pack. Now, the secret sauce in there, it's a healthy start pack with a bottle of a product we call Sweeties. Okay, and Sweeties contains 2 minerals specifically to help with the blood sugar issue, and that's chromium and vanadium, and it's packed in cinnamon. And that has helped a lot of people. I've seen people get off of hard drugs using minerals like this. I've seen people totally, their attitude toward life and all these things completely change, like panic attacks. If I start worrying about things too excessively, I'm not the kind of guy that does, right? I'm not a worrier, but if I find myself worrying and getting a little bit panicky about my situation, I go straight to the cupboard and I grab the Sweeties. And it almost always balances it right out. And I'm not somebody I don't come from a family that's prone to diabetes or anything like that. But a blood sugar issue is a blood sugar issue. So I've learned over the years just to watch my attitude towards life and my view of the world. And if I need it, I take them.
Absolutely.
But with you, you're going to want to take about 3 a day or so. How much do you weigh, Pam?
I weigh 138.
138? So, if you can do at least 1 pack a month, you should be doing good. Just get yourself a healthy blood sugar pack. And if you can add into that extra plant-derived minerals and selenium, that would be a real good thing as well. So how did you hear about the show, Pam?
Oh, gosh. I have lots of, I'm a Facebook fanatic, so,
okay.
It carries everything pretty much.
The Facebook people are talking.
Oh, yeah, they are. I know, I've met, 2 people that are using the longevity products, so,
what did they tell you?
Really not
working?
saying. One of them is not. She's busy mother with some small children. We don't communicate very often. But the other lady, she's all on board for it, and I haven't done anything yet because of finances.
Right.
I just wanted to get an opinion because.
Well, I tell you what. Look, if it's a financial issue, what you could do for only $20, you can get a bottle of plant-derived minerals. Okay.
Okay.
That's only $20. And if you can take an ounce or two of that a day, you might notice a significant improvement in your outlook on life.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm very depressed. Don't want to do anything. Tired.
Yeah. If you can afford it, a healthy blood sugar pack would be great. But if finances are an issue and you're really budgeting closely, a bottle of plant-derived minerals is only $20.
And the thing of it is, I've been on Xanax for over 30 years.
30 years, eh?
I am a poster child for Xanax, and I'm angry about it.
I would be. I would be angry about that too. The more I learn about those things, but you know what? You're getting some new information here, and you're taking the steps,
Absolutely.
right? So. Yes. You're on the right track, that's for sure. And
but,
if you listen
finally, I have found something that does not, interact with the drug. That's a major
absolutely.
deal because I've tried literally tons of different natural things. I've tried essential oils. I cannot use essential oils. They make me deathly sick.
Very interesting. Well, you know what? Those plant-derived minerals will not make you sick. I've never heard of anybody getting sick off the plant-derived minerals. But if you can do that for only $20 a month and go back to the people that you're talking to that know about this and are already using it, and they will know how to hook you up with a bottle or two of plant-derived minerals, whatever you can afford. Here's the deal. A lot of people... they figure it's going to cost too much, but once you get using these products, you eat less and your productivity goes up exponentially. So like any money I've spent on longevity over the years, I've more than triple made up in the use of my time, and I don't have to eat. Before I was always snacking, I was always going in the cupboard, always going in the fridge, and our grocery bill has been cut in half because we spend the extra money on these supplements. Am I making sense?
Yes, absolutely. And yes, a very, very good point.
Yep, look at it that way. And also, if you're on Facebook and you know lots of people on there, get talking to them. And if you can sign up about, say, 20 people, 30 people, you could easily get to the point where you don't have to pay for these products anymore. And if you can do that, you can get to the point where money isn't a problem anymore.
That would be awesome.
Yep. So you just work with your friends, right, Pam? Just, this lady that told you about it that's all excited, go back to her and discuss ways you can get together and team up and get your finances and your health back.
That's my goal.
There you go. All right, Pam.
Thank you so much.
You have a great day. I really enjoyed talking to you. We're going to let you go. And now, here's my favorite part of doing any radio show. We got Dave in the Thumb.
Hey, Mike, my brother from another mother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You know what? We've got the biggest country music festival in, the world going on about 10 blocks from my house. So, I can hear country music blaring all night. And I went out there. This was years ago, and I got in so much trouble, man. I got pulled over by the cops. I was on a golf cart with a bunch of bikini girls with cowboy hats hanging off of it. And so I'm going out tomorrow night, but I'm going to be good, and I'm going to see the Zac Brown band, so I'm really looking forward to that.
I got a golf cart, too. Sweet. Yeah. Hey, my buddy Rodney in Carolina sent me this text. Big question. When you drink, now bear with me, I'm legally blind, so my reading skills are not the greatest anymore. So here we go. Big question. When you drink the yellow stuff, tangerine, in water, does it make everyone go poop? or is it working because of the other stuff, okay? And, I said, maybe she's not absorbing, dilute it more, cut the dose in half, put it in 20 ounces of water and sip on it, take at least an hour, maybe two, okay? Then he says, what is causing her poop to be green? I said, I don't know, maybe something she ate. And then he says, her urine is green and she is not pooping at all. So I tried to call him, and he works in a hospital. He doesn't get phone service in there. So I said, call the doc right now, and I figured, you know what? I heard you talking, and I thought, I got to call. He ain't calling, I'm calling. So what do you think
Dave,
about that one?
I'll tell you, I got a lot to say about that, and I hear the music, so we're going to have to take it on the other side. I'm going to put you on hold, my friend. Hang on. Mike Phillip, filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. We're live. Mike Phillip, filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden, on the line with Dave in the Thumb, and he just told me a story about his friend texting him about this ordeal they're going through at the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Now, going back to the beginning, she was having some pretty loose stools there, and they were some funky colors. And now, long story short, her urine has turned green, and she's not having as much bowel movement. So here's what I'm pretty sure happened. She experienced a cleaning. Now, the urine coming out green, that's a good sign. Okay? That's a good thing. You see that means things are absorbing. And that'll happen for a little while. That happened to me. It happened to everybody anybody I get going on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, they come back to me and they're like, Mike, I'm peeing green, man. Right? So like, that's normal. But after a little while, that will balance out into kind of a gold, yellow, hay color. But the green in the urine, almost like a neon, that's a good sign. That sounds good to me. Yeah. So say hi to my trucking healthy buddy Bill out there, and all my team. They're texting me, telling me to say hi to them on the show. Well, you know what? Truckers are the best people. They really are. I worked with truckers for a long time because I worked on trucks, right? Yep. And it's been really, really rare that I had a bad customer or somebody that I didn't get along with. I find that they're a really good bunch of people. Oh, absolutely. So, anything else you want to say, Dave, while we got you on the air? Well, I got to tell you, if I could drive, I would hook my trailer up and put my golf cart on it and come out there and help you drive those bikini-clad babes around. There's nothing sexier than bikini girls in cowboy hats. I'm telling you right now. Like, I don't know what it is about that hat, but right. And I think it's the bikini. My eyes are up here, right? Right. I got a tricked out golf cart, man. It's got a couple of gun racks on it, and it's chrome spoke wheels, big knobby tires, and camo, and big old push bumper, a big brush guard, and all kind of lights, and it's pretty cool. Dave, if I give my board operator my email address, will you send me a picture of that thing? Absolutely. Okay, when I let you go, you get the email address off of him, and I want to correspond with you because you have the coolest golf cart in the universe, and if you can ever get it up here, we'll get her loaded with bikini girls and cowboy hats. Absolutely. I'll get my wife to drive me up there. I'll be in trouble, but we'll have a lot of fun. All right, man. All right, so stay on. I'm going to put you on hold, Dave. Okay. And you stay on the line, and my producer here will give you my email address, and I want to see a picture of this golf cart because I have to see it. All right, buddy. It would be great, Dave. What's that? A General Lee themed golf cart. Oh yeah. I love it. Okay, so I just gave that email address to my board operator, and I want to see the golf cart, Dave. All right, I'm going to put you on hold so you can get that from here, and we're going to finish up this show. This is the last segment. It was really great to talk to you, Dave. Always appreciate it. And all you trucker buddies of Dave's out there, listen to the man. He knows what he's talking about. And, yeah, absolutely. So I had prepared a whole bunch of materials for this show, different articles and things to talk about. And what happened was we just ended up getting a whole lot of calls, and so I didn't get to any of them. But you know what? That's great, because I love talking to you people out there, and I want you to get your health back and your finances in line, and longevity is the way to do it. Mike Phillips, filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden, another great show. God bless Canada, God bless America, and God bless you.